What's up, everybody? Optimum FN here, and thanks for hanging out with me today, and welcome to Remnants. So today's video is all about the update that just came out yesterday. Hotfix patch 0.21.04.12. I just want to go over some of the major changes and fixes that the developer implemented here in the game. Without further ado, let's just hop into it here. All right, so I'm just going to go over some of the hotfix patch notes here. I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Major fixes and changes are fixed FPS issue related to inventory scaling, temporarily disabled inventory scaling, dropped backpacks despawn time changed to 30 minutes. So that's awesome. You can recover your stuff. Fixed dedicated servers not supporting more than one admin or moderator. Added toggle in-game settings to disable head bobbing. All right. Fixed dedicated server lag due to sleepers. Player data is now saved in individual files and can be kept on map wipes. He also added new Arise map locations, and I'm going to get into those here shortly. He also added PvP map Hiatus Island, which should be pretty sweet. I want to check that out. Fixed chat popping on when server notifications are hidden. Fixed item duplication. Yeah, duplication exploit with cooking containers. Fixed missing sound volume classes on some sounds. I've noticed that in the game so far. Some of the sound settings that weren't working are working now, so that's amazing because we all know when it rains, it is loud as shit. Let's see what else here. Added dedicated server filters and name searching, so you're now able to search filters for servers and stuff. Stone Hatchet model updated. I'll throw a picture up here for you guys what that looks like. Also, map stands can now be used to show locations of your camp and death locations and clan members. That is sweet. We're going to show you guys that as well. Fixed rain detection being too early. Fixed random quest locations not showing on the compass. That was an issue. We all know if you guys watched my boomsticks quest. I'll leave a card up in the corner if you guys want to check that out with the compass not showing the destination where Jimmy was at, but glad to see that got fixed. Also fixed not being able to open death backpacks after loading a save. All right, so that's sweet. Able to get your items back. Let's see, what else do we got here? Fixed scrapping inside a loot box, closing it if it's the last item. That's sweet because I've noticed with scrapping an item and it's the last one, it would just disappear. It wouldn't go anywhere, so that's sweet. Added server NPC damage multiplier settings. Change server settings multipliers minimum range from 1 to 0.1. Change minimal night time settings to 5 minutes. All right, I think the previous lowest you could go was 15 minutes, so that's pretty cool. Change minimal daytime settings to 30 minutes. Fixed in-game server details from not working. Fixed loot loading incorrectly, resulting in unlootable double boxes. That was an issue. Thank God that got fixed. Fixed clans not loading correctly. Added options to add servers to favorites using the star button. That's pretty sweet. Added DLC icon to DLC craft menu items. All right. Improved a craft and build notifications to detail missing resources. Yeah, we noticed that too. That's pretty cool. You can now click upgrade pillars and beams using the building plan. That's a awesome feature that I'm going to show you guys as well. Fix empty items in storage, cloning to matching slot from player inventories, increase NPC spawns and randomized. Added restricted town building server settings. Base building is now blocked by default in all loot areas. 25-second NPC chase time out added. That's good. Running from them crazies and everything. Fix wooden jump sacking. Fix not being able to damage a number of deployables. Cloth hat model change from a hood to a head wrap. One low-grade fuel now equals to 20 times lamp fuel. That is something we definitely needed because these buildings are too damn dark at nighttime, and the burn rate on that fuel was way too quick. So I'm glad to see he leveled that out. Added item sand, which can be collected from the desert. Sweet. I just put out a guide on beginner's guide and was talking about how there's no sand in the desert, but glad to see that there is sand out in the desert now. Added item Foundry Pot to melt sand to glass. All right. Fix wood burn rate on furnaces. Yeah, I noticed that was way too long. You didn't get a lot of charcoal out of your furnaces, but it was nice to just throw stuff in there and not have to worry about it. But glad to see he balanced that out. Fixed inverting mouse setting names. Added a glow to airdrops and parachutes. All right. Added, it might be helpful at nighttime. That's something to look into. Added admin command call airdrop. Fix some base parts loading with the incorrect health. Fix power wires not loading correctly. That was a serious issue. Fix power pole conductors not draining. Okay. Fix drop backpacks inventory size exceeding the UI slots. All right. Fix not being able to loot drop sacks when moving storages on PvE. Yeah, that was an issue because I'm playing PvE, and that was something that was definitely needed. Fix not being able to loot drop backpack items on PvE. That was another issue. Once you die, you weren't able to get your stuff back. So good to see that got fixed. You can now craft cloth using yarn. I thought that was already a thing, but yeah, you use plant fiber for that. Yarn is now obtainable by cooking 5 plant fiber in the campfire. Fixed UI cooking process not clearing when items are moved. You can now invite Steam friends to your clan from the clan manager. Awesome. Fix being able to give all into drop backpacks. Nice. Banner model has changed, so I'll show you guys that as well. I'll throw a picture up here so you guys can check that out. It's pretty sweet looking. Land claim functionality changed. You can no longer place anything without rights apart from explosives and C4. The oldest banner place now takes priority over the land if there are overlapping bounds. Good to know for all you PvPers out there. Fixed issue with weapons not syncing to other clients if the weapon was selected outside of relevancy. And change player stats to show current value rather than percentage. Awesome. I'm going to show you guys that as well. And then fix server searching not always working when changing tabs. Sweet. I'm glad he put out a nice fix for all this stuff. It was much needed. Good to see that the dev is getting around to fixing all this stuff for us players that are enjoying this game very much. But yeah, to speak on the player stats and percentages, on your left-hand corner you have your food and water that were showing 100. Now they're going up even further. I believe the max is 250. Let's see here. Maybe 300. All right, so it's 300 now. But what was going on before, it was a percentage of what it shows here. Now it's changed to your hydration. You're going to get plus 60 if you're drinking a bottle of water here to your thirst meter here. And you can also see the stats here as well. Same thing with hunger, no longer a percentage. It goes up by the amount of food that it shows when hovering above it. So that's pretty cool. All right, so the Foundry Pot, you have to find this out in the world. So basically, you take your pot and your sand, put it in your furnace, and it's going to take, I believe it's 30 of these to make one glass. So if you go to your furnace here, you throw in your pot, your sand, and cook it up, it's going to go ahead and turn that straight into glass. Now you do need your shovel to get the sand, just like you do for the clay. So get out there in the desert and start searching those mounds up to get that stuff. So there you go. 30 sand equals one glass fragment. So yeah, the fuel, I tested this out overnight. Let's see here. You're gonna have this in your hot bar here and just click it and it'll fill it up. But you can see I had 16 and it only took 5 instead of before it was 1 per fuel. So that's awesome that he fixed that. This is the new banner, what it looks like. If you guys didn't see that image that I posted up. So that's pretty cool. Glad to see that. All right, so for the building, which is awesome here. So you take your building plan, and normally you would right click and you would just see stick foundation framer constructed. Now if you scroll your wheel, it will change between stick, wood, stone, tin, and metal, and brick. So you can build straight to that stuff once you have it unlocked based on the blueprints that you have from the research bench. You're able to construct these items and not have to waste all the resources from going from stick all the way up to tin, metal, and then even brick. So that's a nice change. I'm glad that the developer implemented that because that's a lot of grinding in the game for all them resources. But let's head over to the map over here. All right, guys, so the changes that were added to the map here is you can interact with the map now by holding E down, and it'll show you all your bag locations. Now, this is based off of your sleeping bags. You can have up to 5 in the world. Once you place down the 6th one, it will override one of them. So keep that in mind, but that is a cool thing, and then apparently you can see clan members and your dead bodies on here as well, so that's pretty sweet. All right, so now we're going to get into the new locations that were added to the map on Rise Island. I'm going to throw up some images here for you guys so you can see what they look like and get a general idea of where they're located. All right, so the swamp is going to be this area here. Now the swamp, it's kind of tucked away. There is a little road that runs off into this location, but on the map, the swamp is going to be right here in this vicinity. All right, so keep that in mind. Now all these locations are in the north except for one, which is the Junkyard, and I'll show you guys that last, but let's stay up here in the north here. The next location is going to be the Overgrown Ruins here. Now the Overgrown Ruins are just over here. Now this is tucked away just off the road. It's not connected to the road, so you can miss it. Basically, it's in between the factories here and Carney Town, so it's going to be right here in the map in this vicinity here. Like I said, it is tucked away. You can miss it. There are some items that you can loot in that area as well. So, all right. So the next area is going to be a farmyard. Now there are 2 that I have found so far on the map for farmyards. One, and I'll show up the first image here. Now the first farmyard is going to be right here in this area. You can miss it. Now there is a road that does lead off to this area. There is a map that's tucked away in the farmyards as well, so you can find that area. Now the second farmyards that I have found, and I'll throw up a picture here, is just going to be over here north of this factory and this small POI here. So it's going to be in this area right here where the road splits. So that's where that second farm yards is going to be located. And then lastly, we got the Junkyard. Now this is the only new POI that I've found down in the desert, but I will throw up an image here of what the junkyards look like. And the junkyards are going to be just north of Sunset, which is right here. It's going to be on this stretch of road, and you'll find the junkyard. Now the junkyards don't have a road leading up to it, but you can see it from this road here, so you guys can go check that out. All right, guys, and I think the last thing that I want to show you guys is the new hat image here, what it looks like. Once you put your hat on, you no longer have the hood. you got this wrap around here, which looks kind of funny. Let's take this gas mask off, but this is what it looks like with no mask on, but just a little head wrap, so you no longer have the hood, so that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this update video. I hope you guys found this video informative. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think about the update and what items you want to see implemented in the game for the developer. But as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more videos. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later. Until next time, take it easy.